As the PS4 reaches the end of its life cycle, gamers are already looking towards the future, and the PS5 is going to be a big part of it. With so much news floating around the internet, it's time to separate facts from fiction and break down the rumors about the Sony PlayStation 5. Before we begin, subscribe to The Gamer and don't forget to ring that bell to become a part of our notification squad, where you'll be the first to know of new content. Without further ado, let's dive into these PS5 rumors. True development kit release. A console is only as good as the games it comes with, and this is one of the main reasons Sony has begun sending out development kits for the PS5. While companies are not supposed to discuss these kits, leaks have surfaced over the last few months and many developers have gotten their hands on the development kits. The development kit release is the first major step in launching a new console. Through the kit, game designers have the chance to see the console's capabilities and how much the technology has to offer in terms of memory and graphical power. The development kit also allows companies to focus on the future ports of games. Along with making titles for release on the PS4, upgraded versions may be developed for the PS5. In the next few months, we should see more news coming from these development kits. While companies may not be able to refer directly to the PS5, look for terminology like the development for a next-generation console. Screenshots and short clips from these future games may also give a little glimpse of what the PS5 has to offer. As more leaks come out, we will hear from bigger game developers and how they have been using the development kit to work on future game franchises and next-generation titles. This is exciting! True handheld components. The Switch really separated Nintendo from the crowd by launching as a hybrid console. Fans have really taken to the ability to quickly switch from the big screen to the portable screen, and other gaming companies have taken notice. While Sony has no plans on releasing an updated version of the PS Vita anytime soon, the PS5 could have its own handheld component either packaged with the console or sold as a completely separate element. Seeing the success of the Switch, we can imagine Sony would want to include some type of handheld component to grab their share of the market without releasing a whole separate system. Keeping the PS5 game library compatible with the portable peripheral would be a huge plus for gamers and would allow them to focus on one console instead of a completely separate PS5 and then PS Vita 2. False PS5 concept design. Some of the biggest PS5 rumors started when concept art was released to the masses showing the potential PS5 design. Of course, we quickly figured out the whole thing was a big fake. But once it was released, the images and news spread like wildfire among the gaming community. The concept looks intriguing and had a lot of potential, but gave no true glimpse of what the PS5 would look like because it was completely fake. One of the key elements the console lacked was front-facing USB ports. The reverse side of the PS5 concept showcased only 2 ports, which is very uncommon considering the storage space and the accessories these ports use. The PS5 concept controller kept a number of the same design elements of the PS4 controller, but did add some new upgrades including a small speaker. The console also lacked a disk drive, and while it looks sleek, the actual PS5 would probably be much bigger when first launched. Like other consoles, a slim version could follow in the future, but Sony cares more about getting the proper components inside the console before focusing on the slim design options. Just try to get this concept art out of your head, because the final PS5 will probably look nothing like this in the long run. Once again, fake news. True 4K VR headset. Sony's smartest move in the last several years was embracing virtual reality. They went all in with the PS VR and gamers really took to the technology. Now, there are dozens of VR games and the technology is only improving. There is no doubt you will see an upgraded version of the PS VR released with the PS5. In the best case scenario, the PS5 accessory would be bundled with the launch of the system, giving gamers the option of purchasing the release with the headset or just the standalone console. One of the biggest highlights of a new VR headset would be an improvement in native resolution. In the most likely scenario, you could expect to see 4K resolution inside of the headset. With 4K VR, you would have more realistic graphics, bigger worlds to explore, and a true lifelike experience. Games would be developed exclusively for the headset, and the success of 4K VR could help single-handedly make gamers purchase a PS5. You can expect to see sequels or upgraded versions to a number of these games as Sony continues to showcase the possibilities within the world of VR. False. Disk drive removal. As games enter a digital age full of downloads, patches, and DLC content, rumors have been spreading that the next generation of consoles will have no disk drives. We've seen this with the Nintendo Switch, but Nintendo has always been different with the way they deliver game content. They held on to cartridges for numerous years with the N64, and consoles like the Wii would exclusively play games. The PS4 is known for a lot more than just gaming. There's PlayStation TV, access to streaming services, and the ability to play Blu-ray discs. While games may not be sold on discs, players still want the discs for a number of different reasons. The PS5 will likely have the ability to play 4K UHD discs and will be compatible with 4K televisions. If the PS5 has any backwards compatibility, the older discs may be used to verify ownership or to download game content. Getting rid of the disc reader would seem like a step backwards, even if every game was just released as a digital download. The PS3 paved the way for playing Blu-ray discs on your gaming console, and gamers who have a library of Blu-ray movies will likely want to keep their collection and have the ability to play titles through the PS5 console without having to hook up their old console. Brick-and-mortar stores like GameStop would likely be extremely happy if the PS5 continued to support the disc use for as long as possible. Otherwise, places like GameStop will start looking like Blockbuster. True. 4K game libraries. The world of 4K has arrived, and as more homes upgrade to 4K televisions, games are expected to feature the incredibly realistic graphics. Sony has already updated a number of games to 4K compatibility on the PS4 Pro, and things will only improve with the release of the PS5. The game library will have a native 4K resolution, so pixels are not bumped up or changed in any way. As for launch games, rumors have already begun to pop up of some potential titles we may see. Among the rumors is a new version of Gran Turismo. In an interview with the creator, Kazunori Yamachi, he has stated work has begun on a next-generation version of the game, and there is a lot of work to be done on the title. A Gran Turismo game is the ideal way to showcase how the PS5 graphics have improved and how the game mechanics will work. Each one of these games pushes the graphics to the limit and showcases ultra-realistic designs for players. Another potential game launch is Cyberpunk 2077. The futuristic action game has been in development by CD Projekt Red, the same company who developed the whole Witcher series. A futuristic action game is the ideal way to showcase the PS5's graphics and world building. A developer from the company has already hinted at work on next-generation consoles and helping the games come to life. Expect to see a lot of game announcements in the future. False. GTA World Launch Game. As Grand Theft Auto 5 still continues to thrive, players have been talking about rumors of the next Grand Theft Auto in the near future. One of these rumors involves Grand Theft Auto and a launch release with the PS5. Just don't get your hopes up. Another Grand Theft Auto is likely years away, and it probably won't be titled Grand Theft Auto World. Rockstar Games has spent years developing and perfecting Red Dead Redemption 2. While the game can act like a blueprint for the next Grand Theft Auto, there's still a ton of work to do for the game. With so many delays in Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games has had very little time to develop a new GTA game. If the PS5 is slated for release in 2019, don't expect to see another Grand Theft Auto game until at least 2021. At least by then, all the kinks of the PS5 will be worked out, a couple of other next-generation consoles will have a release, and players can get ready to cause all types of mayhem once again. There's no denying there will be another Grand Theft Auto game, just don't expect one with the launch of the PS5. What features are you most excited about? Will you buy the PS5 on launch day? Do you think new consoles come out too quickly? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to The Gamer so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. Thanks for watching.